Alright, how's it going everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. We're back on YouTube reacting to Jubilee, 6 introverts versus 1 secret extrovert this time. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you've been enjoying this kind of content, and I'll keep putting it out. Let's go ahead and get into it.
As you play along this episode of Odd Man Out, think of how you picked them all.
We brought together 7 introverts.
I am an introvert.
I'm an introvert.
I'm an introvert.
I am an introvert.
I'm an introvert.
I'm an introvert.
I'm an introvert.
1 is a liar. If the group
Hold on, man. Why are you whispering? Why are you whispering in my ear right now?
discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, he or she wins the entire prize. This is Odd Man Out.
That's just perfect. They start and nobody talks. Well, I mean, somebody's got to talk, right? Man, y'all are trying too hard. Come on. Did these guys actually not talk for the entire minute? I mean, obviously, if you're an extrovert and you want to blend in, you're not going to announce it because you want to be like an introvert. Somebody say something, please. Okay, so obviously no one's going to say anything. Right away, I'm thinking she's an introvert. I'm thinking she's an introvert. Her posture is a little outgoing, you know, hands behind the back. She seems like an introvert. So right now I'm looking at the body posture. I'm looking at her, I'm looking at him. And if these guys aren't going to talk for the next 20 seconds, then we literally don't have any clues. I mean, she's looking around a lot. Looking at everybody. She's got a smile on her face, actually. Everybody else is kind of just like straight-faced.
The speed silence round was really awkward because I just felt like everybody was like trying to look into my soul and like determine if I was an introvert or not.
Okay, right away, yeah, I think she is probably the extrovert. But I mean, she's being put on the spot, like right in the middle. Obviously, she has to look around. But I don't know, it's more of her posture than the way she's acting that makes me suspect her as the mole. I'm not sure if she did anything suspicious. I wasn't really watching her. Him? Yeah, whatever. Let's keep going. This is gonna be such an awkward video if nobody talks, man. Antoine getting voted out right away, okay.
Physically, or the way my mannerisms are, I come off as an extrovert, so
Doesn't look like an
expect
introvert.
it. And I think it's funny too because you put a bunch of introverts in a box and expect them to be like, you know, picking people out, and it's like, nah, we're not. We don't do that.
Hi.
Alright,
This is very
right away. She talks right away. So,
fitting.
keep that in mind.
I know.
Right.
What do you guys like to do, like when you guys have free time for yourselves? I like to watch TikTok.
Okay, she's an introvert.
Take my dog to the dog park, stuff like that. For me, being introverted is how I gain my energy, and I gain energy from having alone time and being able to recharge and focus on getting myself back to a place where I can interact with people.
You know, I mean, I consider myself an introvert. I'm pretty sure my roommates would say the same about me, but I don't know if that's my mentality. Staying inside and alone recharges me? I don't know.
Every time I like to paint sometimes, like go to the beach or hike.
Yeah, I really like running and hiking, like spending time in nature.
Well, I love to like watch Netflix, and then I also like writing as well. It's like kind of like my creative outlet, I guess. Yeah.
I just like chill at home, watch like YouTube videos.
When I'm not doing anything, I just kind of want to be like nobody bother me, nobody like knock on my door.
I feel that.
Blinds shut, door locked. My strategy going into the game was to just like maybe pick up on like the way that people were like standing, or like just the way people held themselves, and they came across as more like confident or more sure of themselves.
Do you guys prefer like calling or like texting people?
Texting.
all the way.
I like that you can think of what you're gonna say
Exactly.
before you write it, and then you
Yeah.
send it, and you
I
can
hate
like
on the
call
notes
me,
app.
like don't tell me they're gonna call me. I'm just like, all right, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna like, I'm in the bathroom. I think I did talk a lot at first because I was trying to just say something so I wasn't voted off too early.
What do you guys think is like the hardest part of
Hold on, that was so awkward. So right now, I trust her. I trust the girl next to her. He's sus. She's sus. She's eh. And the girl on the other end is also eh.
being an introvert?
Meeting new people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried like kind of opening myself up. I've been in school for like 5 years. My only friend is like my friend from high school. So like didn't work out so well.
Yeah.
For me, like giving speeches and like public speaking. Oh my god, I had a speech yesterday in my class. It did not go well. I just freak out. Like
For me, it's like in large group settings feeling overlooked or like not considered, since I'm not immediately like vocal about all my opinions and stuff. So like I'm thinking about it and like composing my thoughts and want to say stuff, but you know, sometimes in those situations like everyone talks over and then the moment goes away.
yeah.
Okay, she's talking just a little too much. But I feel like if I was in her situation, I'd also be trying to, elaborate, trying to get the steam off my back. It's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a two-way tie between Emma and Maya.
I feel like I'm very friendly and bubbly, and that maybe came across as like outgoing, so they maybe pinpointed me for that.
Are we starting?
Okay, start around 3. Now, if we're talking about these 5 specifically, I think she's talking a little too much. He's still kind of sus. I think she's like the only solid introvert that I am sold on right now, at least.
Have you guys ever done any like the personality test?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
It is.
What was your guys' like?
Myers-Briggs signs? Okay, I'm an INFJ. Yeah.
Okay, I think mine is the same. Like the advocate.
Yeah.
I don't know like the letters, but it's turbulent mediator, I believe, or something like that. I think it's like INFPT or something like that.
Fun fact, I am a mediator as well, I believe. The last time I took it, INFP.
Yeah.
I'm an INFP too.
Oh, okay,
So,
cool.
yeah.
Cool.
Wait, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I mean, I know that might look suspect, but I really don't know, yeah. But when they started talking about like IF, or I don't know the order, I was seriously clueless, so I thought I was gonna be out once they started doing that.
So like, what do you guys think you struggle with the most with being like an introvert? Like, it's
Like a misconception?
yeah,
Or-
because like that's what I don't know words.
I would say for me, they just assume that like I hate people. Like I've been told a lot that I seem intimidating at first, since I'm so like reserved and I have like my shell.
Like the reason I brought it up is because like a lot of people assume like I'm not confident,
Oh, yeah.
and like they're like, oh, you just need to be more outgoing, and I'm like, I'm really confident in myself. Like I know who I am, but that doesn't mean like I can't be introverted at the same time.
Just because you're an introvert doesn't mean you're like a complete hermit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody's on a spectrum, so people aren't 100% an introvert or 100% an extrovert. We all have like tendencies of both. Because like if you think about it, there are very few things in the world where like somebody's 100% one thing.
I actually do talk a lot, like with like my close friends, like with my family, like.
I don't shut up. Like
Yeah,
the people I'm comfortable with, I don't shut up. But like outside, like social public places, I like am more reserved. And with strangers too, I just like don't. But yeah.
Yeah, same. Like, I feel like I need my energy, so I don't like to give that out too much, but I don't want people, like you were saying, to think that, like, we're boring people, you know, because we can have fun, but it just depends on who we're with, so.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm, like, really emotional, though, so like, with my close friends, I, like, let all of it out, but then with people I'm not really, like, close with, it's just, like, silent.
Yeah.
Okay, I had to lean back and really take in what these guys were saying. So right now, she is probably the most suspicious. Not having the personality type or whatever, doing the test, that's fine. Like, you know, it is what it is. I feel like these two, right? These two were agreeing on, you know, the whole being super loud when they're with their family or friends, whatever, and then being super quiet in public. I can relate to that as well. Let's see how they play this out.
I voted for Alex because I could see him at a party, like having fun. He just kind of had a bubbly personality to me.
When I'm like surrounded by other introverts, I'll notice I'll be the one to just kind of like step up and talk more. So I think maybe people saw that I was being like, I was a little bit more comfortable within the group. So they kind of saw that as maybe like an extrovert.
Raise your hand if you have any doubt and would like to continue the game.
So, dating.
Okay, so the fact that Maya didn't raise her hand is also suspicious. Again, I feel like if you're an introvert, you want to clear as much doubt as possible before taking a risk. That's just me. I don't know.
How do you guys go about dating?
It's hard. I have a girlfriend, but we're both introverts and we're both really independent. We know like when to give each other space, and like we know that it doesn't mean that we don't care or love each other less. It just means like we need to recharge. Like we don't have to constantly talk all the time, and like we both really respect that. So
I don't know, dating for me is hard. I need to put myself out there more because I'm like, I want to date, you know, like I want to find somebody, but at the same time, it's just that like meeting up part, and it's just like, I don't want to do it, you know? How
I'm
about
not
you?
like good with like approach. Well, I usually don't approach people, but like when I get approached, I have a bad habit of like ghosting or just like
It's the ghosting part,
not
yeah.
like just lagging a lot. They're like, you want to go out? And I'm like, sure. And I'm like, 20 minutes before, I'm like, sorry, I can't.
You like your
I'm
space, right?
Yeah, so I
Like-
hate clinginess. So like, I wouldn't want to spend time with someone like every day,
Same.
maybe. And I don't even have time for it, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like being able to be to myself and do what I want on my free time without anybody getting offended of why I don't want them around, you know? So yeah, but I'm trying to work on that.
She just seemed very calm to me. As for mostly everyone else, she seemed more nervous and kind of anxious.
Do you guys deal with like anxiety or anything
Oh yeah,
like
all the
that?
time. Like
Okay.
at the moment. Like yeah.
Do you guys have like a
Yeah, I'm like sold on Maya. All the other three are clear in my book. If I had to choose out of these four, it would definitely be Maya.
method for anxiety, like how to calm down? Like how do you guys recharge?
I'm still looking for one. Like I have a really hard time like coming down when I'm really anxious. So it's like hard for me because I shut down completely. Like I can't talk or anything when I'm really anxious. So it's mostly like just me sitting and like staring at a wall.
Yeah. Yeah, for me it's like music or just kind of like deep breathing.
Yeah, same. Like the way I go to sleep, because I have like insomnia, like I can't go to sleep. And so like I'll play like the meditation music on YouTube, and it kind of just like mellows me out because I overthink a lot, and that's what keeps me up at night.
Alright, if these chicks don't vote Maya out right now, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Right.
Oh my god. I feel like I have them already. Like
There we go. 3 for Maya.
I look like somebody who like engages and is social and out there. So I thought in the first round that people would vote me off just off of the first look, but I was surprised that I stayed so long.
Raise your hand if you have any doubt and you think the mole is still in the box.
They're confident. Okay.
my vibes are like
If the lights turn green, you voted the mole out. If the lights turn red, the mole is still in the box.
Okay. I'm like 99% sure the lights are going to turn green here. But if I'm wrong, and it's the chick in the middle, like, well played. 100% well played.
And you lose.
I hope it's green. What the fuck?
What?
Reaching the last round and losing was really heartbreaking.
I was pretty upset because I thought we had it. I thought we had them all out.
I'm really sorry.
What?
last person I would have voted for. That was really hard.
All I do is talk, and not being able to talk was painful.
I've never been so full in my life.
Oh my god. I just want to say I was like very sincere about my answers. Like I do feel that way about introverts. Like I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions. Like I feel bad.
Damn.
I mean, yeah, I'm 100% on the extrovert side.
What?
I'm an ENFJ.
My #1 passion is communication and like meeting people and getting to know them, and that gives me like more energy than anything. Like I could spend every single day with someone.
I don't know what to do.
One of the biggest misconceptions about being like an introvert or being extrovert, for introverts, you typically think someone who's antisocial, someone who's generally like very quiet. But what it really means is that we as introverts just get energy from ourselves. Like we need to, like if we need some space, we get that from reading a book or, you know, watching some Netflix, as they were saying.
Being introverted to me means just being able to like have a small circle and being comfortable with that. You don't really need like too many interactions with a lot of people.
I came to this show to kind of represent another type of introvert. I wanted to represent more extroverted introverts and show that like it's perfectly fine that if you don't fit like every single, like if you don't check off every single trait that an introvert's like supposed to be.
Okay, cool.
I took an L. I took a fat L this time. Oh man, my confidence level. Damn it, dude. Okay, well, it is what it is. We lose. It's another like minute and a half, so.
You don't want your money?
Let's see what goes on here.
Oh, yeah. Do I just like collect it?
Sometimes I'll see another lady walk.
I mean, how much did they even get? How much did she even get? Alright, well, they started off season 4 with a winner for the odd man out, so I don't know. I'm still kind of salty that I didn't get it right, but if you did get it right somehow, make sure to leave a comment down below. I'm interested in seeing your thought process behind that. Cause she was like, it's what you call a bait. Like she is, like I'm stereotyping here a little bit, but she was the one that looked the most like an introvert. Her and the painter chick. Man, I don't know. It was a good video. But yeah, leave a like below if you enjoyed the reaction. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to catch some more Jubilee videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.